So in this video I just wanted to give my thoughts on this new Black Clover movie that just came out today on Netflix, and I had kind of the privilege of being one of the people to watch it. Not early, but I just finished watching it today, like literally a few minutes ago. I was watching the new Black Clover movie on my phone, and that's what I mean by watched early. I literally just finished watching it, a few minutes ago. So I just thought I would, kind of give my thoughts on it. So I'm not gonna give major spoilers of the movie and what it's about, but um, overall, I think it's very good. They're very good choreographed fighting scenes. Um, the one thing that really surprised me, especially when I watched the trailer, was the level of how good the animation and art will be in these fights. And if you watch the movie, you saw that the animation for the fights were on par with Bleach Thousand Year Blood War that I think aired last season. And the only way I can compare that level of animation is obviously comparing it to Bleach Thousand Year Blood War anime that came out last season. But one thing when I think about Black Clover and what it's done is think about Bleach, and what I mean is that if you guys remember, the original Bleach came out in the early 2010s, and if you watch the anime, you'll know like it wasn't really the best anime. Like, yeah, maybe for its time, but comparing it to now, like, it's not on par. Like, the fights and everything, like, it's just not as good as what we have the animation today. So comparing that, and comparing the level of difference the animation and art has, comparing it from the original anime all the way 10 years later to Thousand Year Blood War anime coming out. And I would say the the level of animation is on par with that. If you saw the movie, you'll see the level of art animation just very beautiful. And if you guys watch it, you guys will be in awe too. And I hope that if one day the Black Clover anime does come out again, because right now it stopped. I believe it's in a hiatus. It stopped around 175, but either way, if the anime does come out one day, resumes, I hope that at least some of the fight scenes had the level of art and animation and the color palette that the fight scenes in this movie had. I mean, if you really watch this movie that came out, like, especially the fight scenes, like, I don't know, I just really like it. Like, if you watch it, like, there was a lot of details, it's just very good artwork and animation, and I really am, just surprised of that, because even for a Black Clover movie, like, I did not expect this level of art and animation to be in this movie. But overall, I'm very pleased. With the art and animation, I mean, it looks superb. Like I said, compared to, like, that level of art and animation is comparable to Bleach Thousand Year Blood War, and I believe that these two anime shows are, made by the same animation studio. I think Studio Pierrot. So I shouldn't really be that, surprised that it has the same level of attention to detail as it does with the Bleach. But I mean, for a Black Clover movie, like, I was surprised because I didn't think it was that popular to get that recognition. But I guess I was wrong. But the last thing I do wanna talk about or discuss with everyone was, and this is, a little spoiler, but towards the end of the movie, there's this final battle between, the main villain and Asta. And one way that Asta defeats his enemy was that he used the the Imperial sword, the sword that we see in the trailers, that blue Clover sword, and he uses it to kind of defeat his enemies. But what I want to talk about is when he got it, it kind of synchronized with him, like the same way the Demon Slayer sword does. Like half of his body turns to like this blue mist kind of, and does form, a wing, just like the Demon Slayer does, but just different colors. And it also changes his eyes. His eye, I believe it was his left eye, changed it to light blue, I believe. And also, when he got it, like the sword extended itself just like the Demon Slayer does. The sword does that as well. So I was wondering, like, was there a reason to do that, kind of to illustrate that with the whole blue stuff covering Asta's other half of the body, and forming a wing, but in different colors. So I just wondered, is this you know is this foreshadowing, and saying that probably when we do get the anime back, um like when we do get the anime back, like, is there a chance that probably Asta have that same form, but with different magic, I guess. Like, he has his demon magic, and then you know some other magic that he's using at the time. But you guys get what I'm saying. Like, if you guys saw that movie, you guys know that Asta's body, his half of his body turned to with blue mist, and also formed a wing. But yeah, I just want to talk about that, and just my level of surprise when I saw the Black Clover movie, and just the level of attention and detail it had. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna end it there. Please leave a like, subscribe, and see you guys next time. Bye.